I wanted to show you something that, if you're wondering, oh, what are you gonna add to that slot right there? The more I read about this item, the more I I get very excited about trying it out. And I'm gonna show you guys. I don't know if you know this, if you've been following Empirical Labs. Um, you probably let me show. Well, the dresser. I'm sure most of you guys know it. My friend, I mean, both my friends, Zach at Big Bad Sound LA. He has one of those. He uses on a lot of stuff, and also Craig Bauer, another great mixer. Um, I think he has a pair of those at his place. Um, but this is the deal, the DocDerr, and and I'm very anxious actually to start using this guy and see what how is it gonna behave. If you all, I'm sure most of you are fans of you know um, distressors, and there's not quite anything in the 500 family that does what the distressor does, and this is I like. I mean, everything about the specs is very exciting. So um, I encourage you guys to take a look at it, and I'm gonna be working on one of these pieces. I mean, that's why I saved that little room right there, and I'm not really willing to add anything that I don't really care about it, uh, because I'm not gonna add another rack or something like that. This is as 12 units or 12 spaces, 2 6, and based on the specs. Well, I'm not gonna say never, but the deal is, based on the specs, I'm very curious to see how this might, not only for tracking, but I know that you guys might be considering, just like I did, between going to a summing unit, summing box. Um, Instead of doing that, maybe just going and adding a mix bus channel with with some decent preamps, um, a good stereo EQ, and a good compressor. And sometimes just that will add so much for your to your to your signal. It just adds that depth and weight, and sometimes you can just actually start mixing with this guys on your mix bus, and you can make better decisions. At least that's how I feel about it. And one of the things about the DocDerr is that I feel like there's a very um, good possibility that it might work really well on the mix bus, based on all the little uh, the surgical options that you have in terms of filters, and it's really cool. I go on Empirical Labs website, go check the DocDerr, go read some of the specs, and what I'm gonna do, I should have one of these guys, and I'm very interested. And if I if I like it, I'm gonna keep it in here, because buy one for myself, because you know it it it's I'm happy with what we have in here, but like I said, there's nothing like a distressor in the 500 series. You kind of have to combine one or two units, a compressor with an EQ, and then you kind of have to play with them, and then if you want to do a stereo of that, you can't really link everything, or you're not going to link 4 units, and for what this guy does, I think it's worth taking a look. I mean, I am going to take a very close look to this unit. And I encourage you guys to, if you have a local store, in your town, or if you're able to call in and demo with your retailer. I mean, that's the best way to make a decision. Don't take my word for it, but go and do some research on it. All right. Well, let me go back to work, if that's what can really call work. Should be finishing this mix this week, or maybe earlier next week. Anyway, thanks so much for, well, where's the camera? There we go. Thanks so much for joining me, and I should be back by the end of the day, with some more music. And if you want to send me questions or stuff that you want me to talk about or show you, feel free to reach me on Twitter, Luke Pimentel, or Instagram. I know that we have a very strong interaction on Instagram. And you can always shoot me an email at lukepimentel@gmail.com. All right, guys, have a great day, and I'll see you soon.